Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Hira Hamayu and I welcome you all on behalf of AFAQ online learning platform for the new Sun series Maths Grade 1 Unit 1. So this video is for you if you are a student, a teacher or a parent. So before starting, let me tell you a fact about AFAQ that makes AFAQ unique, that is planning, because without planning we cannot achieve our goals. And for this, AFAQ has designed an academic calendar for you that is divided into 3 periodic terms, and each term has 2 periodic units. As we can see that we have designed an academic calendar for Unit 1 that is having 6 weeks, in which 5 weeks have been allocated for the learning and teaching and 1 week is allocated for the assessment period. That's not all. We have also designed a suggested timetable for you. You can adjust this timetable according to your school by giving 7 periods to the subject mathematics. I hope that we will learn a lot of new things together. So let's get started with unit number 1. Before starting the lesson, let's have an overview of today's lesson. So today's lesson falls in periodic term 1, periodic unit 1 to 2, which would be covered in periodic week 1 to 8 of textbook unit 1. So unit number 1 is about whole numbers, and this unit is having around 30 SLOs which would be covered in this video lesson. So students, I hope that you have understood the previous concept. Now let's move to our next week, that is week number 2. So now let's move to the activities of week number 2. So in this week, we would be doing term 1, unit 1, week 2, day 1, DLP 1. And to cover the concept of this SLO, the methodology has already been given in the DLP 1. And this SLO is about count forward from 0 to 9. Now let's move to the next slide. So students, open book page number 5, and this page is about let's count forward and backward. So in this page they are saying let's count forward and backward, then learn about increasing and decreasing order. So what is basically forward counting? Forward counting means that going from smallest to the greatest number. So here you can see that here is number 0, and then at the end there is number 9. And you know that 0 is the smallest one and 9 is the greatest one-digit whole number. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. It is called forward counting. We are going from the smallest number to the greatest number. And in the next, backward counting, greatest to the smallest. What is backward counting? It is about going from the greatest number to the smallest number. As I told you that 9 is the greatest one-digit whole number, and then what we are going to do that we are going to move from greatest to the smallest number. So let's read it out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. As you can see that here we are going from the greatest to the smallest number, and this is known as backward counting. Now let's move to our next slide. So this slide is about your book page number 11. It is about count forward from 0 to 9 and write the missing numbers. We have previously done forward counting. Now what you are going to do that, you are going to fill these blank spaces with the missing numbers. Here we have number 0. What comes after 0? We are moving from smallest to the greatest. Keep that in your mind. So what comes after 0? Number 1. So you're going to write number 1 over here. Now pause this video and resume it right after 1 minute by solving this worksheet in the presence of your parent or your teacher. So students, I hope that you have solved that page on your book. Now let's move to our next concept. And this concept is about count backward from 9. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 2. It is about backward counting. Previously we have been doing forward counting. Now we are going to do the backward counting. So open up your book page number 11, question number 7. So in this question, what they are saying, count backward from 9 to 0 and write the missing numbers. So as you know that backward counting is about going from the greatest number to the smallest number. So 9 is the greatest one-digit whole number. Now we are going to the smallest number. So which number is smallest than number 9? That is number 8. What is smallest than number 8? That is number 7. Now what you need to do that you need to fill in these blank spaces by backward counting, going from the greatest number to the smallest number. Now pause this video, resume it right after 1 minute after solving this page in the presence of your parent or your teacher. So students, I hope that you have solved that question in your book. Now let's move to the next concept, and that is about arrange numbers in ascending order up to 9. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 3. Now move to our concept, that is about book page number 6. They are saying us, let's arrange. What is ordering numbers? As you can see that here is increasing order, that is smallest to the greatest, and here is decreasing order, that is about greatest to the smallest. As you can see that in the increasing order, the turtle is going up of the stairs. It means that he is going from the smallest number to the greatest number. And in this, the turtle is coming down, that is decreasing order. He is coming down from the greatest number to the smallest one. Now let's move to our concept, that is about increasing and decreasing order of the numbers. So here is question number 8 of your book page number 11. Open up your book and solve this question number 8. It is about write the given number in increasing order. As we know that increasing order is about going from the smallest number to the greatest number. Here they have given us 4, 6 and 5. Now what you are going to do that you are going to write it in the increasing order. Means that you need to write the smallest number first, and at the end you need to write the biggest number. So what you are going to do that you are going to write 4, 5 and 6. That is the increasing order. What we have is that we have number 8, 3 and 9. Now what you are going to do is that you are going to solve this in the presence of your parent or your teacher in your book, and resume this video right after 1 minute. So students, I hope that you have understood the concept and solved that question in your book page. Now students, we are going on our term 1, unit 1, week 2, day 4 and DLP 5. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 5. Now students, let's move to our concept. It is about your book page number 11. So students, what you are going to do that you are going to write the given number in decreasing order. I hope you all know about the decreasing order. What is decreasing order? It is about going from the greatest number to the smallest one. So let's solve it. Here they have given us number 2, 0 and 1. Now you are going to write these numbers in these blanks in the decreasing order. Let me help you with this. First you are going to write number 2, that is the biggest number in 3 of them. Then you would be writing number 1, and then you would be writing number 0, and it would be our decreasing order over here. Now pause this video, resume it right after 1 minute and solve this question in the presence of your parent and teacher. So students, I hope that now you have understood about the concept of backward and forward counting. So now we are going to move to our next target, that is about term 1, unit 1, week 2, day 4, DLP 6. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 6. So this SLO is about identify 10 as a 2-digit number. Let's move to our concept. So students, open up your book page number 12. As you can see here, this is about number 10. There are 9 apples in the bowl. We add 1 more apple. How many apples are there now in the bowl? If you have number 9 and then you would add 1 more in it, what it would become? It would become 10. And here's a notable note for you, that is 9 is the greatest 1-digit number and 10 is the smallest 2-digit number. So what is the smallest 2-digit number? That is number 10. Now let's move to our next concept. Open up your book page number 14. It is about write 4, 0 and 1 in increasing and decreasing order. Now move to your book page number 14. It is about let's arrange 6, 3 and 10 in increasing order. So what is increasing order? Going from the smallest to the greatest. Then they are saying let's arrange 6, 3 and 10 in decreasing order. So what is decreasing order? Going from the greatest number to the smallest one. Now pause this video and resume it right after 1 minute, and you are supposed to solve these as well. Count and circle the 10 P's. So now students, open up your book page number 15. It is about count and color correct numbers. What you are going to do that in this question number 2, you are supposed to count my eyes. Means that you need to count the eyes of the caterpillar. How many eyes does it have? It has 2 eyes. So what you need to do is that you need to color number 2. Now count the legs of the caterpillar and color in the correct number box. And then count the spots of the caterpillar and color in the correct number box. And then next in question number 3, compare and color the greatest number red and the smaller number blue. Which is greatest number, 7 or 5? Yes, you are very right. 7 is the greatest number. So you need to color number 7 with red color. And 5 is the smaller one. So you need to color number 5 with the color blue. Now solve this question in the presence of your parent or your teacher. Now let's move to question number 4, that is about order the given number in increasing and decreasing order. So here they have given us number 2, 0 and 3. In this box you are going to write them in the increasing order, means going from the smallest to the greatest. And in this box you would be solving it in the decreasing order, means that going from the greatest to the smallest number. Now pause this video and resume it right after 1 minute after solving this in the presence of your parent or your teacher. So students, I hope that you have understood the concept of smallest and greatest numbers, and from going to the smallest number to the greatest number. Now let's move to our next concept, that is about term 1, unit 1, week 2, day 5 and DLP 7. And this SLO is about identify 10 as a 2-digit number, and to solve this SLO the methodology has been given in DLP 7. Now let's move to our concept. So it is about your book page number 13. So students, we have already read that when we add one more in number 9, it becomes 10, and that is a 2-digit number. Now we are going to comparing and ordering. Comparing numbers. So students, we have done your book page number 15 and we have created a worksheet related to your book page number 15. So this worksheet is about count the object and write the number, then color the greater number. What you are going to do that, you need to count these objects, write the number in it. Let me tell you how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to write number 5 in this blank space. And then you need to count them all and write their numbers. And after that, what you're going to do, that you need to color the greater number from all of them. Pause this video and do this in the presence of your parent or your teacher, and resume this video right after 1 minute. So students, I hope that you have learned all the concepts of week 2. Now let's move to our week 3. It is about term 1, unit 1, week 3, day 1 and DLP 1. And this SLO is about order numbers 0 to 10. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has already been given in DLP 1. Now let's move to our concept. So students, open your book page number 13. They are saying let's compare and order. What we are going to do in this worksheet, it is let's count and compare the objects in the given boxes. So here in this box we have 10 burgers. In this box we have 8 sandwiches. There are 10 burgers and 8 sandwiches. 8 is the smaller than 10, or 10 is greater than 8. So now ordering number, it is about, we have 3 balls, 6 balls, and then we have 10 balls. 3 is smaller than 6 and 10. So 3 is the smallest number in all, 10 is greater than 6 and 3, so it is the greatest number. Students, I hope that you have solved that worksheet in the presence of your parent and teacher. Now let's move to our next concept, that is about term 1, unit 1, week 3, day 2 and DLP 2. To cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 2. Now let's move to our concept. So students, open up your book page number 16. Let's arrange. It's about the place value. So get ready, it's learning time. So count and group 10 objects. Here we have cupcakes. Let's count the cupcakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. We have 11 cupcakes. But what we need to do is that we need to make a group of 10 cupcakes. What we are going to do that, we are going to circle the 10 cupcake and leave this 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we have 10 cupcakes, and 10 ones make 1, 10. And then we have 1 cupcake left. So 1, 10 and 1 makes 11. Now let's move to the next page. It is about your book page number 17, counting and group. What we are going to do that, count and group 10 blocks. We need to make a group of 10 blocks. First we need to count the 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we have 10 blocks which make a group of 10s. And here we have 1, 2, 3 ones. What we are going to do that, when we have 10 ones, it makes 1, 10. And then you could see this, that it is 1, 10. And then we had 3 ones left. When we add 1, 10 and 3 ones, it makes number 13. Now let's move to our next concept. I hope that you have understood the previous concept. Now, our next SLO is about read numbers up to 10 and write numbers up to 10. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 3. Now let's move to our concept. So students, open up your book page number 18. It is about counting. You need to count and read. This line is for the tens and this line is for the ones. So what you have, that we have 1 block over here, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks, 6 blocks, 7 blocks, 8, 9 and then 10 blocks. So you could make this 10 blocks as this one whole. This one whole makes 1, 10. Now, I hope that you have understood this concept. Now let's move to our next concept. So our next concept is about Term 1, Unit 1, Week 2, Day 3 and DLP 4. The concept of this SLO is read number 11 to 20 and write number 11 to 20. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has already been given in DLP 4. So students, now move to book page number 19. And this page is about count the tens and the ones and write the numbers from 10 to 20. So here students, you can see that we have 1 tens and 1 ones. So you can take help from the pictograph representation. So 1 tens and 1 ones make number 11. 1 tens and 2 ones make number 12. 1 tens and 3 ones make number 13. And the rest would be solved like this. Now, I hope that you won't be getting confused. So let me make it clear for you about these two. So when we have 2 tens and 0 ones, it gives us number 20. So 2 tens means number 20. So students, we have successfully completed our unit number 1. I hope that you have understood all the concepts. Now your teacher would be giving you some reinforcement worksheet and then you would be having 1 week for the assessments. Now we will be meeting in the next video, inshallah.